We don't give glory to the person who gets up off the couch, walks to the kitchen, and makes a grilled cheese sandwich. That's easy. We give glory to the person who got tired of sitting around and feeling fat and lazy and got up and learned to run a marathon. If you've started taking action in your life, you've probably looked at your world and started saying, I'm going to be responsible for my life. I'm not going to allow other people, other circumstances to get in my way. And so you've probably taken action out of being a victim or feeling like a victim in some way. Sometimes, though, that mindset can still stay with us, and it comes out in the form of what I see as a martyr mindset. And I want to talk about this because I want you to be free from this mindset. The martyr mindset is the one that says, look, I'm no longer a victim, I'm taking action, but I still am convinced and know for sure that people and circumstances are going to keep being in the way of what I'm trying to accomplish. And that martyr mindset then becomes this, I am working and I am striving and I am pushing despite my circumstances, even though it sucks, and I'm pushing through it. And I want to be careful here because I want to see and to show that that's an important first step. It's so important to take that step and say, yes, I'm going to take action, even though I understand that the world may be against me, that people might be against me, that it may not be easy. But it's also easy to get stuck right there in that mindset and not progress any further past it. It becomes addicting to be in that mindset because it's also seen as noble to be the one that's working really hard, that's trying really hard despite their circumstances. We don't give glory to the person who gets up off the couch, walks to the kitchen, and makes a grilled cheese sandwich. That's easy. We give glory to the person who got tired of sitting around and feeling fat and lazy and got up and learned to run a marathon. And the stories of the struggle and the push, and those stories get to be told because it says to everyone, look, if I can do it, you can do it. It's possible. But what happens is that when we get stuck in that story, we can become addicted to the feeling of, I'm doing something worthwhile because it's hard. And I can tell other people, yes, this is hard, but guess what? I'm still trying. I'm still pushing through. And again, this is good and beautiful as you're going through that process. And I offer another way. And that is for some of you to realize that you have overcome, that you have learned what you need in order to be an overcomer and not to be striving and pushing so hard, that you've actually got the tools, and that by seeing yourself as always being oppressed, you're actually making it harder on yourself when you actually have already learned what it takes to be free. So I don't say this to judge, but just to nudge you into what's the next level. What's the way that you can look back at that thing that used to hold you down, that you're still actually letting it hold you down because of the mindset around it, that it's going to be hard, that you've already actually got it figured out. It's already easy for you. And by making it harder than it is, because you want to be seen as working hard, because you want to feel like you're working hard, you're actually putting more energy into something that could be easy, where you could reserve that energy and put it into your next growth, into your next thing that's available to you. And I offer you those, so that's for the person who has, you can look back and you can go, yes, I am making this harder than it is. Yes, I have figured this out. Yes, I am going to enjoy this process. Then there's a second stage where you've stepped away, you've decided I'm no longer a victim, but I know that this is going to be hard. I'd like to invite you into the possibility that it can be easy. That instead of looking at the thing that you're running away from, the thing that you are trying to change and saying it's always going to be this way, but I'm going to strive hard and work for it, is that you look to the thing that you are going towards and realize that it's in sight and it's available to you. And so that you're working as if it is already done. You're working as if it's happened already, not that this thing will always be the way that it is, but that this thing that I'm going for, I'm working from the state of it's already here. I am already becoming that. It takes the pressure off. It takes the fight off. It takes the stress off. So if you find yourself in that victim mindset, start taking responsibility for your world. If you find yourself in that martyr mindset of it has to be hard, it must be hard, that's how I know that it's worthwhile, step into it's done. I've got this. I trust myself. It can be easy and it can be enjoyable along the process. I have a few times that I've made available to talk to you about this if this feels like it would feel really great to be in that space, but you're not quite sure how to get there. The link below will take you to my calendar link, and you can schedule some 20-minute quick sessions with me, and we can bust through it really quickly. Let's talk.